The next Mississippi Homeplace Producer Sale takes place Monday, August 5th in Hattiesburg. More than 2,000 calves are slated to sell that Monday, but none of them will actually be in the sale barn. The Mississippi State University Extension Service partners with several organizations to make this annual event happen. Cattle producers as well as cattle buyers say this particular video auction is always advantageous to them. It's also beneficial to the cattle being sold. Our story takes us to visit producers in Philadelphia and Macon, as well as to the sales arena in Hattiesburg. This story first aired on Farmweek last year. When it comes to marketing cattle, being able to sell in 50,000-pound load lots or in uniform groups puts the most money back in a producer's pocket. But it's not practical for most Mississippi farmers to do on their own.
The main thing is, very few cattlemen in the state have the ability to put together a truckload of calves by themselves.
That's why the Extension Service partnered with Farm Bureau, the Beef Cattle Improvement Association, and the Cattlemen's Association to create another marketing option, the Mississippi Homeplace Producer Sale.
If you don't have a partner, if you've got 20 or 30, 40 calves you need to sell, you can contact John Kilgore, Mike Keene, any of the extension guys or Farm Bureau, and they will work with you to find somebody that your calves match up with. You don't necessarily have to find it yourself.
Yeah, the agents work with the producers in their particular counties, or the area agents work with producers maybe spread over several counties and try to put the cattle together that are the like kind and quality and muscle and type and to make a 50,000-pound load.
In Johnny Thompson's case, he partnered with another Neshoba County producer, Shelby Beeson. Together, they formed a uniform load of cattle for the 2011 Homeplace Producer Sale.
Me and Johnny in this instance, we have to work together to run the same type bulls, calf in a shorter window of time, and to try to get as uniform a calf as we can. And then when we wean and precondition, we try to do it alike and do it at the same time, so that the cattle will be as close to have the same health protocol. We commingled them at weaning. Johnny has a better facility here for mixing feed and feeding.
So by being able to commingle your calves and put them in the sale, it allows the smaller producers to be able to take advantage of the price advantage of being able to sell in the truckload sales.
Consignments to the Homeplace Sale are usually due in June each year. The actual auction occurs each August at Southeast Mississippi Livestock in Hattiesburg, and the event is managed as a board sale. Unlike traditional livestock auctions, there are no cattle moving across the floor of the sale barn. The cattle are still on their home farms. Buyers are looking at livestock on video screens on the wall and placing their bids. The auction is also streamed live on the internet by the Extension Service. The video of each lot was available to view before the sale on an internet website, along with a written description of the cattle. This type of sale is attractive to buyers because it is a much more efficient way to do business and saves them lots of time.
And those buyers, we're going to sit there and sell 30 to 40 truckloads of calves in an hour or hour and a half, where normally it would take them weeks to put those cattle together out at the sale barns, buying them one at a time. So it's a big time saving for them.
The fact that cattle are not actually on site for the auction makes things easier for the stockyard, which adds to the price advantage the Homeplace Sale can offer to producers.
Well, we are able to sell the cattle at a discount commission for them. There's less handling and labor involved in the board sale cattle, which a lot of them shipped off the farm, and a lot of our help is not involved. That enables us to sell them a little cheaper for them, which puts a little more money back in their pocket.
If you go to the local sale, they're going to charge you about a 5.5% commission, yardage, insurance. They have to make money to stay in business. With our Homeplace Sale, we take a flat 2% commission. That's what the sale barn at Hattiesburg gets, is 2% to handle all the transactions.
Cattleman Jacob McGehee of Macon has sold livestock in every one of the Homeplace sales. The 2011 auction was the fourth one in the history of the event. McGehee vividly remembers his involvement in the very first one.
Our first sale, I didn't have a complete load. I commingled with the Prairie Experiment Station and Mike Howell, and we put together a load, and we loaded out up at our Prairie Experiment Station. But that made a believer of me.
McGehee says he likes to put together a load of steers all the same color, with 100 pounds or less variation from lightest to heaviest. In 2011, his big steers averaged 886 pounds. The Macon farmer says each year of the Homeplace sale, he makes a little more money per head.
The first year, I figured I made $43 extra when I looked at the commission and the shrink. The next year, we ended up with $83 extra per animal. And then last year, we had $111.
Johnny Thompson and Shelby Beeson of Philadelphia also feel like the Homeplace producer sale is a worthwhile option for marketing feeder cattle in Mississippi.
The way I figured it, the shrinks, commissions, and other things by putting together the truckload sales, I figure it's worth 7 to 8 cents a pound for every pound we put in this sale versus going to the local sale barn. And that amounts up on a 50,000 pound load of calves.
Well, it was just an alternative market to where I could add value to my cattle and be paid for what extra things that I've done. Preconditioning, giving them their vaccines, and then being able to combine them with other growers to have a truckload lot for a buyer to buy.
Since the cattle are not brought to the auction for the Homeplace sale, feeder calves that might not be ready to ship on a certain day can be accommodated due to the fact there's some flexibility in arranging future delivery. Some calves will be shipped from their home farm soon after the sale, and some calves will be shipped at an agreed upon later date, depending on target weights. These calves are being shipped from McGehee Cattle Company in Macon about 6 weeks after the sale. When the loadout date arrives, the Homeplace sale provides electronic scales on site at the loadout location, which are used as the cattle are being put into the truck. The entire process ensures accuracy, and buyers know they are getting top quality cattle that haven't experienced the stress and health challenges that come from mixing with other livestock in a public sale.
As long as the people are doing the hard work with the cattle and making them better and making them uniform, and Extension Service, Farm Bureau people work with us, this thing will just grow and grow, I think.
The fourth annual Homeplace Producer Sale in 2011 featured over 3,500 head of cattle in 43 loads. The sale generated over $2.8 million in total receipts.
We're getting a little more money for the cattle, but we're also reducing expenses. So we feel like our producers are putting a few positive dollars in their pocket, and with the high cost of all the other inputs that they in the cattle industry today, that's helping out.
From Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I'm Leighton Spann reporting. Go to our Farmweek website if you would like to see this story again, farmweek.msucares.com. You can also see it on YouTube and Facebook, and we'll have the links there and telephone numbers if you're interested in taking part in this year's sale. Again, the date is Monday, August 5th at the same location, the Southeast Livestock Producers Sale Barn on Highway 49 North in Hattiesburg, and the deadline for consigning calves to the sale this year is on June 28th. And artists Shelby Beeson and Johnny Thompson are not consigning anything this year due to some changes in their operations. Jake McGehee will have a 50,000 pound load of cattle in the sale.